Today, we have some pretty insane Roblox news, like Reuben Sim being mass reported and banned, and Nightfox literally getting his thumbnails stolen. That only scratches the surface of everything we're going to be talking about today. But guys, real quick, before we get into today's video, I'm trying to hit 30,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and we are now 8K away. So make my dreams come true by going down below and smashing that subscribe button. Anyways, let's just get straight into it. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about today is the co-founder of Roblox who passed away of cancer 10 years ago today. And I remember hearing the news of Erik Cassel passing, and it was crazy. I mean, literally was crazy. And screw cancer, it's a horrible disease. But I know he'd be very proud to see that millions of people at any given moment are playing his creation. Rest in peace, man. I just found out about this right when the video was exporting, so sorry if it came off as a little bit insensitive. I just had to talk about this. But anyways, let's get to some more not so serious news. This transition's gonna come off as really weird, sorry. So recently, a game stole one of Nightfox's thumbnails and literally just made it their thumbnail for their game. Now, if you don't know anything about that, you can't just steal someone else's thumbnail and make it the thumbnail of your game. Like, that it literally goes against copyright laws. It is completely illegal, and it's a really shady and scummy practice. A lot of Roblox games have been doing this as of lately, and pretty much what it does is it makes it so that people, when they actually see the game, they think the YouTuber is associated, when they have nothing to do with it. Now, we've seen actually YouTubers like Vitamin Delicious say that they actually might take legal action against Roblox, because apparently, from what Vitamin Delicious is saying, Roblox wasn't even responding to DMCA requests, which is literally illegal. Like, that is so beyond illegal. This same exact issue is happening in Nightfox, and it really sucks because people click the game, they think Nightfox is associated, and he's not. They literally just ripped one of his thumbnails and made it the thumbnail for their game, and it's a scummy practice, and game developers should really stop doing this. But I just feel bad for Nightfox because Nightfox has to pay for those thumbnails. It's not like he's just making them himself. Nightfox has like a whole team of people that make his videos. He's a really good YouTuber, and just this dude comes along, hey, I'm gonna take all of your hard work and I'm just gonna post it on my game. I mean, they didn't even give credit to Nightfox. If you read the description, there's just nothing. They just stole his thumbnail, ripped it from him, and just put it on there. Man, I wish these game developers would learn, do not take thumbnails from YouTubers. That isn't your copyrighted property. Nightfox commissioned and owns that work. You can't take it. Honestly, some pretty sad stuff. But anyway, so we should get on to our next story. Now, this next story we're talking about, literally everyone slept on. Like, I have not heard anybody even talk about this, but this is very, very interesting. So I occasionally check the news part of Roblox. Like, if you go to google.com and then you hit the news thing, I'll look that up on Google and see, like, you know, what's oh, I just dropped my water bottle. Okay, sorry about that, but pretty much I'll check the news thing and there'll be like some interesting stuff that pops up. Now, this is something that is beyond interesting. I'm wanting to know more information about it because this is only one site reporting on this. Now, though, I do want to give a little thing, though. TechCrunch is the one that's writing this article, and if you don't know anything about them, they're pretty biased and they write horrible headlines. Now, for instance, today, they actually wrote an article called Mr. Beast's blindness video puts systemic ableism on display. Bro, dude cured 1,000 people of blindness, and TechCrunch is complaining about it. So you obviously get where I'm coming from. Obviously, take what they have to say with a grain of salt, but I definitely find it being something noteworthy. Consumer advocacy groups want Walmart's Roblox game audited for stealth marketing to kids. But the group argues that Walmart is blurring the lines between advertising and organic content that doesn't properly disclose the content within these virtual worlds are essentially ads and should be labeled as such. I never actually realized this, but Roblox never discloses that any of these games are ads. Like, where on here does it say that there's an ad? There's nothing. And I think as well, it's worth noting that Roblox was actually directly promoting Walmart Land. They put it in its promotions category right underneath where your home and profile and all that is. So they are indirectly advertising a sponsored game on Roblox to get kids interested in Walmart. That is actually some very predatory advertising. I never even really thought about that, but that is definitely a really good point. Now, I feel like it's worth noting that Walmart did respond, and they said that Walmart, however, disputes these allegations and says it's in compliance with U.S. child privacy laws. Well, honestly, I just don't buy that. I feel like they're just saying that to say that, but you guys are open to your own opinions, but I really feel like this is actually very predatory marketing. I feel like all of those games are. You don't really know they're an ad if you're 12 years old. You just see it in a little promotions tab, and you're like, oh, there's Spotify's making something. Especially as well well, the way that they're talking about these, like, this is like the own experience of Walmart in the metaverse. Like, bro, that is so wacky, and it's like, it makes it sound like, you know, oh, it's us at Walmart, we just built a game for the fun of it, you know, no advertising, we don't want you to shop at Walmart and spend all of your money. But make sure to let me know your thoughts on that down below, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about that, because is it predatory marketing? I personally think so. But we have one final story of today, and that is Reuben Sim has been banned again. Bro, how many times does this dude get banned? Oh my god. But honestly, this is low-key kind of sad, because he was not only being harassed and doxxed by users the other day. Actually, it was just one dude who has been stalking him for a very long time. But he's not only being stalked by people, by creeps and weirdos, he's also now being mass reported by people, and he has now been banned off of Twitter for a week. I mean, this stuff is just so sad. These people for real need to leave Reuben Sim alone. Like, bro, okay, the dude the other day I was talking about with you guys who was doxing Reuben Sim, that dude apparently is just an absolute creep. Reuben Sim wrote a lengthy reply on my last video talking about the stalker that was stalking Reuben Sim, and he said, it's not multiple people trying to do this, it's actually one guy. The dude has been stalking me for years and makes posts about it on Twitter non-stop. I blocked him a long time ago and avoided giving him any attention, but it's gotten to the point where he's trying to find out where I live, and I'm pretty creeped out. The last time someone was stalking me, I found out they were previously arrested for stalking Mr. Beast IRL, and they didn't give me nearly as much attention as this dude is. Bro, I feel so bad for Reuben Sim, man. He's already gone through so much dealing with the Roblox lawsuit, and pretty much now he's a pretty controversial person from all the stuff that's been happening on Twitter and all the stuff he's been saying, and he's now getting stalked, harassed, people are trying to dox him and figure out where he lives, and now people are mass reporting his Twitter account. And like I mentioned, one of his friends went on Twitter and went ahead and said this: "Attention all Reuben Sim fans, Reuben Slime has been locked on Twitter for another week after being mass reported. Pour one out for your boy." It's what he would have wanted. He promises that when he returns that his behavior won't change, and that's a very Reuben thing to do, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be real here. Like, personally, I don't agree with the stuff Reuben Sim has been saying. I think it's a bit too far to say that you would ground up an entire community of people and put them into dog food. Like, bro, that's a little bit too far for even me. And just in general, I don't really think he should be hating on any communities, because you're not gonna change people's minds by saying crap like that. But I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. I definitely agree with him though, where the community definitely has a lot of bad actors in it. That's pretty much everybody can agree on that. But here's the thing though, right? Just because you disagree with someone, like for instance, I don't agree with Reuben Sim, like, to what he's tweeting, and if he's coming back, I'm really hoping he doesn't go back to tweeting like that, because, like, honestly, it's kind of sad. I said this in my last video. This dude was like, everyone used to be on this dude's side. He's now a pretty controversial person. Just because I don't agree with him doesn't mean I'm gonna go stalk and harass and dox him and mass report his Twitter account. Like, the people doing this are like absolute losers. Like, they need to get a life. They need to follow what I'm doing in this video right now, where I'm like touching grass. They need to do that in real life. Like, they need to go outside and touch some grass. Maybe they should get a hug from their family, you know, because whatever is going on in your life, man, you are just absolutely insane. Like, bro, I get the fact that you don't agree with someone, but why are you going to such far lengths to punish this person? I've never understood that. People mass reporting him and trying to figure out where he lives, you guys are stalkers. You're weird. You're creeps. Like, go tell anybody in real life that you stalk a Roblox YouTuber. See how far that gets you. But I don't know, man. That's just my take on the whole Reuben Sim situation. But anyways, so gamers, I think we're coming to the end of today's video. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts on today's video. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? That's completely fine. Let me know down below. But anyways, gamers, actually, real quick, I gotta shout someone out who followed me on Twitter. Go follow me right now. Shout out to this dude, Ripper King, for following me. You're awesome. Anyways, gamers, I'm gonna end the video here. Bye, guys.